Welcome class to our Logic Designs YouTube channel. Today we are back with another SolidWorks 3D modeling video tutorial. Today we have an elbow type industrial component. So we concentrate for tips and tricks used during this 3D modeling. So let's get started our today's video tutorial. Before that, if you like our previous SolidWorks videos, then like, share and subscribe our Logic Designs YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon for notification of latest design videos. So now let's move to the today's video topic. First, press Ctrl+N button for new SolidWorks document. Now new SolidWorks document window is open. Select part for 3D modeling. Here I am selecting part file. Okay, then click on OK option. Okay, now wait for few seconds to load SolidWorks 3D modeling working interface. Now this is SolidWorks 3D modeling working interface. Okay, now this is our today's 3D model. Send top view, and below that all are section views. Okay, now read all drawing component annotations, dimensions for creating 3D model carefully. Now here I am reading all drawing annotations from given 3D model views. First of all, here we creating base plate in a top plane. For that we need all drawing dimensions to create base plate. Okay, so here I am creating base plate on a top plane first. Now we are back in 3D modeling working interface. Select first top plane. Now go to sketch and select sketch option. Now select circle. First create one circle. Now put here dimension radius 32. Okay, now smart dimension and diameter is 64 mm. Now create one center line from UCS. Okay, now put your smart dimension 41 mm. Okay, because we need reference point. Okay, to create another circle of 522 mm. Now let's move to the working interface and create one 522 mm circle. Select circle first and select this point as a reference and put here radius 11 mm. Now go to the smart dimension and put here diameter is 22 mm. Okay, now select line, center line and create one vertical center line for a reference. Now adjust the dimensions. Okay, here I am adjusting dimensions. Now go to line again for tangent. Select line and create one random line. Now hold this line and hold this circle and select tangent for a relation. Now select this line, select the circle and select tangent. Now relation is added. Go to the mirror entities, select this line and mirror about center line. Okay, now trim out all unwanted area. Select trim and select unwanted area. Okay, trim out. Okay, next one bottom side also. Okay, now add relation to this blue line. Okay, because we need fully defined sketch. Now go to the fully defined sketch and select this line. Now press OK. Now our sketch is fully defined. Next one, mirror this all required area. Go to mirror entities and select all required area. Select this curves and lines and mirror about, select vertical line. Now the portion is created another side of vertical line. Now we have bottom plate of this 3D model. Okay. Next one, we need to create slots from this 3D model or a base plate. Select circle and create one circle from UCS and put here 21 mm radius. Now OK. Now go to smart dimension, select this circle and dimension is diameter 42. Now next one, create one horizontal line. Okay, here I am creating one horizontal line. Okay, up to this circle. Now go to smart dimension, select center line and select this line and put here dimension 11 mm. Okay, now extend this line. Okay, now line is extended. Now trim out this line. Okay, next one, mirror this line to bottom side of a center line. Select this line, mirror about center line. Okay, now line is created on a bottom side also. Now again go to the mirror entities. Okay, select these two lines and mirror about, select vertical line. Okay, now line is created on both sides. Now select trim and trim out all unwanted area. Now our base plate 3D model sketch is ready. Now we extrude this base plate in a two parts. First part extrude up to 6 mm and second part extrude up to 13 mm. Now let's check out. First select features and select extrude boss base. In its contour select center part. Okay, select this one and put here 6 mm distance. Okay, here I am putting 6 mm distance. So click on OK option. Okay, now next one, we need to activate previous sketch to extrude up to 13 mm. Before that, go to the tree and select sketch 1 and select show sketch. Okay, select this eye. Okay, now previous sketch is now shown. Now select extrude boss base and select this curve. Now this is randomly selected. Now go to the sketcher tool and delete this one. Now select manually these two portions and put here 13 mm distance. Okay, now our base plate is now created. Okay, now hide this sketch. Okay, you can see here our base plate. Next one, we need to create this elbow. The angle is 45 degree, clearly visible in top view. For creating this elbow type, we need new plane. Okay, and please read all drawing annotations or dimensions before creating this elbow. Okay, this is hollow tube elbow, clearly visible in section views. Okay, now here I am creating this elbow hollow tube on a new plane. Now select this eye icon. Okay, and select view temporary axis. Okay, now temporary axis is now visible in our 3D model. Okay, Now go to the reference to create new plane. Reference, new plane. Okay. Now put here references. Select right plane first and put here 45-degree angle. And in the second reference, select this vertical temporary axis. Now plane is visible. Now OK. Now plane is created at an angle 45-degree. Now extend these points. Okay. Here I am extended these points to clearly visible this plane on a 3D model. Now go to the sketch. Select this plane. Now sketch is activated. Put Ctrl+8 button for a normal 2. Okay. For proper viewing angle, we need normal to view. Now select line. Line is selected. Okay. Now create line from UCS. Create one horizontal line and vertical line. Okay. Now go to smart dimensions and put here dimensions. Okay. As per our 3D model, horizontal distance is 85 mm and vertical distance is 40 mm. Put here 40. Now our sketch is fully defined. Now select sketch fillet and select this line and put here 25 mm radius. Okay. Now create this elbow section. Okay. For that we need to use sweep command for creating this elbow. First of all, adjust the viewing angle and go to features and select swept boss base. Okay. Now sweep is activated and profile and path, select circular profile. Okay. And select the path, this line. Now sweep is activated and put your diameter 42 mm as per our drawing. Now sweep is created, okay, on a base plate. Okay, done. This is our elbow at a 45-degree angle. Now you can see here clearly the elbow is created in a solid state, but as per our drawing the elbow is hollow. So for that we need to use swept cut. Okay, for that go to the features. Okay, features, select swept cut. Okay, now again profile and path, select circular profile. Okay, select circular profile and select path. Go to the tree and select sketch 2. Now you can see here swept cut is now activated and put here diameter 30 mm. Here I am putting 30 mm diameter. Okay, put here 30 mm. Now you can see here solid tube is then converted into hollow tube. Now next one, we need to create front side of this elbow. Okay, for that select this front face of hollow tube. Okay, and sketch on it. Now press Ctrl+8 button for normal 2. Now create one circle. Okay, here I am creating one circle of radius 29 mm. Okay, read all drawing annotations and dimensions from a drawing. Okay, to avoid errors. Now go to the SolidWorks select circle, select the center point and create one circle and put here dimensions 29 mm radius. Go to smart dimensions. Okay, diameter is 58 mm. Now next one, we need one reference circle. Select circle. Okay, create one circle and check this for construction and put here dimension radius of 27 mm. Okay, now smart dimension, diameter is 54 mm. Okay, now sketch is fully defined. Next one, we need center lines. Create one center line up to reference circle. Now next one, create one circle. Okay, and put here radius 8 mm. Okay, go to smart dimensions and put here diameter 16 mm. Okay, now create another two circles as per our drawing. Okay, for that go to the patterns, select circular pattern. Okay, in a parameters, select the center point and entities, select this circle. Select points carefully. Here I am selecting point 2. Okay, and put 3 circles. Okay, we need 3 entities, 1 2 3. Now go to the relations to define this position of the circle. Now go to the display relations and select fully defined sketch. Select the 2 circles and OK. Now sketch is fully defined. Okay, next one, we need to create tangent lines. Okay, for that we need to select line. Here I am selecting line, create one random line. Okay, now next one, hold this line and hold this circle to add relations and select tangent. Again hold this line and this select the circle and tangent. Now relation is added. Next one, trim out all unwanted area. Now next one, mirror this line. Okay, on right side and select this line and mirror about, select vertical center line. Okay, next one, we need to create another line at the bottom side. Okay, for that go to the line, create one random line and hold this line and hold this circle and select tangent. Okay, next one, select this line, select the circle and tangent. Okay, now trim out all unwanted area. Zoom in, trim out this line, this portion also. Next one, select again line, create one random line. Now add relations, select this line, hold this circle and select tangent. Again hold this line, select this circle and tangent. Okay, now trim out this portion and this portion. Okay, next one, we need to mirror those lines on a right plane or a right side. Select mirror, select these lines and mirror about vertical center line. Okay, Now trim out all unwanted area. Okay, select trim and select required portions for a trimming out. Okay, trim all unwanted area. Okay, select those lines for trimming out. Select this portion also, this portion, one remaining arc. Okay, next one, this portion also, this portion. Okay, select this portion, this one. Okay, now one arc is remaining on the bottom side, so again go to the trim command, select trim command and trim out this arc. Okay, now trimming is done. Now again we need to add relations. Because of trimming out, all relations are deleted. Okay, I can see here the moving on a vertical side. For that we need relations. Okay, Ctrl plus Z button for a original drawing or a sketch. Go to the extend entities and select this line. Okay, now next one, go to the display and relations, select fully defined sketch and select all blue lines. Select this line, select this line, this one. Okay, now our sketch is fully defined. Go to the convert entities and select this portion because our elbow is hollow. Okay, now you can see here in a section PB the tube is hollow. Now go to the features and select extrude bus base and extrude up to 6 mm. Put here 6 mm. Okay, on a reverse direction put here first 6 mm. Okay, done. Next one, we need one reference plane. Okay, now go to the reference plane. Okay, in the first reference select front plane. Okay, and put your distance as per our drawing. For that go to the drawing and see here total distance is 64 mm. That means the distance is 32 mm, half of this portion, 32 mm. Okay, now plane is created. Now sketch on it, select the sketch, select this plane and Ctrl plus 8 button for a normal tube. Now create circle on this plane as per our drawing. Okay, now you can see here the circle of 14 mm. Okay, at a distance 22.5 mm from a bottom face of bottom plate. Okay, now select circle. Before that create one line, center line. Okay, from VCS. Okay, now distance is 22.5 mm. I can see here in section AA smart dimensions, put a dimension 22.5 mm. Okay, next one, create one circle. Okay, 14 mm. Put here radius 7 mm. Now go to the smart dimensions. Okay, put here 14 mm. Now sketch is fully defined. Now extrude this portion. Okay, up to elbow face. Now go to the features, select extrude boss base, the circle is automatically selected. Change direction towards elbow face and select up to surface and select elbow surface. Okay, done. Now circle is extruded up to elbow face. Now hide this plane. Okay, I can see clearly. Now pattern this circular portion. Go to the features, select patterns, circular pattern. In a features, select this circular portion. Okay, go to features, select this circular portion, and direction, select axis 1. Now you can see here circular pattern is done. All 4 versions are created. Equal spacing. Okay, done. Now you can see here clearly circular pattern done. Now our 3D model almost completed. All remaining holes created by only hole wizard. For that we need to create all holes from a hole wizard. First of all, we creating this hole on a bottom plate. Now go to the hole wizard and select hole type, third type. Okay, in a standard and symmetric type dowel holes, size is 510 mm. Okay, and end condition throw all. Now go to the position and select 3D sketch. Okay, select center points. Okay, now activate center points, this one and this one. Okay, wait for few seconds because hole is not created because of temporary access is visible. For that, disable all temporary access. Go to the eye icon and disable all temporary access. Now again go to the hole wizard, go to the position, 3D sketch, set these points, this point also. Now hole is created of 510 mm. Okay, please always hide all temporary access. Okay, next one, holes on all 4 patterns. For that, go to the hole wizard. Okay, zoom in, select this third type, in a standard and symmetric dowel holes type, and end condition 20 mm. Okay, size is 5.8 mm. Okay, next one, go to the position. Okay, select 3D sketch and select centers. Okay, of all 4 patterns. Okay, rotate this one, select this center point also. Okay, done. Now all 4 holes of 5.8 mm is now created. You can see here from a bottom view. Next one, we need to create holes on this top face. Okay, top face of this elbow. Okay, now go to the hole wizard for creating 5-6 mm holes. Now hole wizard, select this type, third type, dowel holes 5-6 mm, and end conditions. Here I am putting 10 mm distance. Okay, now go to the positions, select 3D sketch and select all 3 points. Okay, go to this arc to activate these points. Okay, now arc is So this arc, one point is visible. Okay. Now done. Now you can see here all three holes are created into top face of a elbow. Now you can see here clearly our 3D model is now created, but one chamfer is remaining of a 1 mm distance at a 45-degree angle. Go to the chamfer and select all 4 edges. Select these edges. Here I am selecting edges all 4. Now put here distance 1 mm and angle is 45-degree. Now chamfer is activated. Now OK. I can see here our 3D model is completely done as per our drawing. That's it, class. This is our today's video tutorial of this industrial component. I hope now you can understand how to draw this component in SolidWorks 3D. If you like our today's video tutorial, then like, share and subscribe our Logic Designs YouTube channel and press the bell icon for notification of latest design videos. So see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.